Hey everybody, it's Overkill here with a brand new video in Total War Warhammer. So, a few days ago, I fought a battle against AlexTheRambler using the Chaos Dwarfs mod for Total War Warhammer. This mod adds 3 new Chaos Dwarf units to the Warriors of Chaos faction. You have these, the Warriors with Great Weapons. Over here we have Warriors... Oh, nope. Okay, sorry, gonna have to take it off this. There we go, they're over here. Warriors, just general warriors, Chaos Dwarf warriors. And these just look absolutely stunning. They look quite nice. Of course, they don't actually look like the models that are in Warhammer Fantasy, but that's fine. You can't really complain. They're in the game, so that's pretty cool. And then we have Blunderbuss warriors, and those are really cool. And you'll see them in action soon enough. That's the only 3 units. Oh, you can see the dwarf artillery is already wrecking my guys, killing a bunch of them before I even had the chance to move. But yeah, we are assaulting Karak here today. So yeah, let's get it go. Let's let it get going. Oh no. So yeah, you can see that these towers are a little bit devastating. My giant's already down to like a third of it, or 2/3 of his health. A lot of the towers are gonna get destroyed. This giant's getting wrecked. All of my infantry is taking a lot of damage. It's not quite good. I then managed to hit my own tower. That was pretty good. And yeah, it's just not going too good so far. But yeah, you can see all of Alex's troops, thunderers everywhere. Yep, we've lost a tower. So now these are going to start shooting at the unit that occupied it, and they are just going to get absolutely destroyed. Look at that. Look how many have died already. Absolutely devastating. The units that lose their towers really do just get absolutely destroyed. Oh, and there we go. I hit my own tower again. Good job. And then you see, yeah, this giant almost died just getting to the gate so that he could do his job. That's a little bit unfortunate. But yeah, you can see all the units that lose their towers just get destroyed. Quite unfortunate that they don't get to see any battle. But here we go, some dwarfs are coming in on the walls. Here we go. We have our Chaos Dwarf warriors attacking these thunderers. And now, just because they're thunderers doesn't mean that they're not potent fighters. That's for sure. You can see Alex also opted to bring a few runesmiths. That's good for him, bad for me. And he also brought Ungrim Ironfist as his lord, whereas I just have a normal, Chaos Lord, because I didn't feel like it would be very good to bring like Archaon or someone. Here you can see more dwarf warriors pouring in on the walls. Good. This gate actually wasn't destroyed. Alex charged his runesmith out to fight my giant, which was quite interesting. But over here we managed to destroy it. But you can see my giant just gets absolutely destroyed by artillery, iron drakes, everything. So really unfortunate there. But you can see we are starting to push in on the walls, which is good. Which is very good. Explosives coming in from the iron breakers here and the artillery, kind of blowing everybody up. Here we can see some more Chaos Dwarf warriors fighting. Oh, sorry. Here we see more Chaos Dwarf warriors fighting. Very good. Over here, I've actually managed to push to the second layer of the wall, but there are some longbeards with great weapons here, which aren't quite nice. And then there's some warriors with great weapons as well. Apparently we're just sitting here taunting each other. Over here we're doing quite nicely. And yeah, the giant's he's getting a little bit fed up with this runesmith poking at his feet. Then over here there's some epic combat. Life or death as the quarrelers with great weapons fight off these Chaos Dwarves. So yeah, if you're planning on bringing a Chaos Dwarf army, they're definitely not balanced at all. They're quite weak, in my opinion. The units themselves are good. Once they actually finally get into combat, they can actually do something good. But like, oh my gosh, the damage they take from range is ridiculous. And the fact that they only have 3 units is really limiting to them. So here we have some blunderbusses outside. Just gonna try to get them to shoot so you guys can see what they do. And hopefully they fire. I don't know if they really have line of sight. They're forming up. Oh, artillery is hitting the guys sitting outside. Oh! Oh, wow, that was not good. Are they firing? Oh. No, those are dwarf warriors. Never mind. Oh, come on. Come on, blunderbusses. I want to see you fire. Well, either way, they actually do shoot out like a blunderbuss. They have this shotgun effect, which I thought was really nice that was actually implemented in. It looks really cool as well, but sadly, it seems that they just don't want to fire, which kind of sucks. Oh, you can see I've taken the walls. Oh, we'll get a chance to see them fire now. I've taken the wall here. I'm going to put them over here. So you'll be able to see them start firing. Excellent. Yeah, you can see more fights going on here. The Thunderers fighting back the Chaos Dwarf Warriors. Oh, and apparently my my blunderbusters are getting back in combat. Oh, there we go. Alright, get up on the wall. I want to see you fire. So yeah, you can see we've taken this section of the wall quite nicely, which is good. But over on this side, it's a completely different story. We just got absolutely wrecked. Almost everyone on this side is dead. And yeah, you can see we still haven't pushed through over here. This is where the heaviest dwarven troops were, which kind of sucks for me. Alright, here we go. Here come the blunderbusses. They're going to get up on here and probably shoot down at that artillery. Oh, or they're going to draw their axes. Okay. Nope, they're going to charge on in. Alright. You can see the fight is still raging on over here between these Longbeards and Chaos Warriors, Chaos Dwarf Warriors. I just want to see those damn blunderbusses shoot. Come on. But yeah, over here you can see we've basically taken the wall. These last few Longbeards are holding back the Chaos Dwarfs, but for how long can they keep it up? You can see more dwarfs pouring in over here as well. So it is going good for Alex, that is for sure. Come on, blunderbusses. You know you wanna get up on the wall and shoot. Oh, now the artillery is starting to fire. Oh, right into the back of those guys. Right into the back of his own guys. Not good. I mean, you can see I'm now sending in like a second wave. The first wave of attackers are on the wall already. Now this second wave is getting ready to go. You can see Alex actually sent out his slayers. I didn't even notice that this happened. I don't remember him doing this at all. That's interesting. Honestly, with the way Warhammer works, he might not have actually done that. This might be a completely botched replay. I'm not quite sure. And honestly, I kind of think it might be. I don't remember him doing this for the life of me, but you never know. I don't think he did. But anyway, let's try to ignore that and just like enjoy this battle for what it is. Oh, so you can see more fighting going on here. Very nice. But let's go over to the actual fight over here, this huge mosh pit. This is the real fight. Let's zoom out a little bit. Oh, my camera's really weird lately. Dwarfs just flying everywhere. Epic. Alright. So now we'll zoom across the wall. You can see the Longbeards over here have been successful. And over here we've pushed on to fight this big group of Longbeards and Dwarf Warriors. Out in front you can see the Slayers are all gone, but my guys are kind of sitting still, so I'm not quite sure what's happening there. More Chaos Dwarfs are climbing up the ladders. There's even the Slayers are climbing up my ladders. Okay. So the Slayers are flanking. And they're actually getting kind of cut down. So that's good for me, I guess. But yeah, if we take a look at the balance of power, it's definitely not in my favor anymore. We outnumber the actual dwarfs, but in terms of actual raw manpower, we're not doing so hot. Ungrim alone could take on a lot of our units probably and still win. You can see my giants in the city now, though. The one surviving giant who was over here, he managed to get in, so that's good. And over here, we literally we're just being held up by these great weapon dwarf warriors, so if we can get rid of them, all those units will be free to move around. You can see over here we're also fighting some Longbeards. Very tough unit, very hard to break through, as you can imagine. And then there's some Longbeards down here fighting my guys. Again, I don't know if this is what Alex actually did. I don't remember him moving anybody outside, but that might just be because I'm really dumb and I just didn't notice. And that's probably why I lost. But, yeah. So these 3 Strayers are all that's left. They'll quickly be chopped down. There we go. Oh. Lots of my own dwarfs dying here, that's all I can see, but of course my troops are dwarf warriors whereas they're fighting Longbeards. Which of course isn't the ideal situation. Here you can see we're now taking on the grudge throwers. We're going to take them out, silence the grudge throwers. And over here I was going to say we're fighting, but there we go. They were kind of stuck on each other, that was quite weird. I brought in my Chaos Lord. He's just sitting up there. All these units are sitting here right now, which kind of sucks. I'm not quite sure. Again, it's been a while since I actually played this battle, so I'm not quite sure if I did that. I'm pretty sure I did. But yeah. You can see the Iron Breakers just throwing up their satchels at my guys and blowing them up. Not fun. Here you can see great weapon Chaos Warriors going after Ungrim, but they're also being shot from above by like full units of Thunderers, so they're getting absolutely wrecked. That was a big mistake. And you can see somehow the grudge throwers came back, which is a bit of a pain, but oh well. Down here, another fight between the Longbeards and the Chaos Warriors. And here we go. The men are starting to move forward now. We're taking on this Runesmith, who I don't really feel like I don't think we end up killing him, sadly. All right, the Chaos Lord is over here now, so he's gonna be taking on Slayers and such. This fight is still happening. Here comes some more great weapon warriors. But once again, they're just getting shot at from above, getting pretty wrecked, if I'm honest. More fighting. Now my guys are actually getting kind of flanked by these Thunderers. That's not good. You can see the Iron Drake shooting straight up. And yeah, all of these units are now broken. That is a huge blow to my forces. That entire flank just broke, which is not good. There we go. We finally managed to take out the grudge throwers, just barely. And yeah, now we're just focusing on taking out all these units. But he just engaged some Iron Breakers, and Iron Breakers can hold on for the entire battle. Like if he used Iron Breakers as the first unit in this battle, they'd still be alive now. So when I noticed that, I knew that this was like game over. This was not going to work out well. And now you can see the Thunderers shooting over here. Just putting volley after volley into my men on the walls. Not a good sight. Not a good sight at all. Oh, here you can see the blunderbusses are actually firing now. You can see they have a little shotgun effect. It shoots multiple projectiles. You can see they're not hitting anything, but there you go. That's how they fire. Oh my god. And then the Iron Breakers managed to throw their satchels down over the wall and just absolutely ravage this unit. Oh gosh, that was quite cool. Absolutely devastating. But you can see all these units that are still left for Alex. I am not going to be able to break through that. This unit of Longbeards is still here. I don't know how they managed to survive. I don't know if I just clicked all my orders away from them so that they just stopped fighting. But yeah, you can see more satchels being thrown. And these Longbeards are just doing, or the Iron Breakers are just doing absolute work. You can see units kind of ignoring each other here. And yeah, over here is just not good. Not good at all. then my giant's sitting here. This is the thing. I can't remember if I actually was just foolish enough to leave it there, or if this is just a corrupted replay. Because I haven't been able to get replays to work very well in this game at all. So it might be that. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, so a lot of units are kind of just ignoring each other. So if we see this battle end with a result of just, you know, nothing actually happening, the battle just all of a sudden ends, well, then you know that's what happened, basically. Alright, but some more combat's happening here. There we go. Those two units clash. And just as quick as that unit broke, though. Oh, well. Here you see more satchel charges being thrown into the melee. Now they're being buffed by a runesmith. So yeah, it's not looking good. These units are all breaking. The Chaos Lord's really the only person that's actually doing anything now. It's not looking good. Now here comes Ungrim, the Slayer King, and he's gonna go one-on-one with these warriors with great weapons. Here they come. Here's the clash. Oh, he's just gonna send them flying. There we go. Awfully big for a dwarf, aren't you? Alright. So yeah, you can see my army starting to fall apart at this point. Well, actually, I think starting is a bit of an understatement. It's definitely been falling apart for quite a while. And yeah, you can see Ungrim was just able to carve through these Chaos Warriors. And they are breaking. This unit broke. And now this second unit is wavering, which isn't good. And you can see now everybody has broken, and it's a valiant defeat. So yeah, that was definitely a different. You can see there was 2 minutes left on the clock, and yet the battle still ended. Well, I'm just happy that the battle ended instead of it just going on and then just running out of time like some replays do. But yeah, if we end it, we can take a look at the stats. You can see just the amount of numbers that I deployed. The Chaos Dwarf Warriors definitely don't stand a chance against the actual dwarfs in combat. Alex only bringing, like, he brought mostly ranged units, and still my men weren't able to really carve through all of them. He did end up only surviving with almost the same amount as me, so I did do good, but with this amount of infantry versus infantry, and his still won, you can see that these guys definitely aren't quite as strong. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and a comment down below, as always. And if you're enjoying all the Warhammer coverage, make sure you subscribe, because there will be more. Thank you to Haxo, Johnny, Nicholas, Fish, and Andreas for pledging $5 or more per month on Patreon. You guys are the best, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.